The goal of this video is to hear those words, read back correct. What is happening, MzeroA Nation? Jason Shabert here. Just show of hands. Who secretly likes hearing the words after a clearance read back correct? I've been flying for almost 20 years, maybe 20 years now, and read back correct still is a pretty good thing to hear. Hey, I'm sitting at Page Field now at Paragon, and I've already got information hotel, and I want to call up and get my IFR clearance for the quick little hop back down to Naples. But I like to cheat a little bit on my IFR clearances. What do I mean by that? Well, what information do I know already? What can I fill out ahead of time? So obviously we know we have our craft, right? Clearance, route, altitude, frequency, transponder. I know I'm going to be cleared to where? A, P, F, Naples. My route, I'm hoping for as filed. So I'm going to write that ahead of time. If it's not, I'll scratch it out and I'll start writing the actual route. My altitude, well, I don't know my altitude. It usually follows the following format. Climb, maintain blank, expect blank 10 minutes after departure. Now, I'm only going up to 3,000 feet, so they may just give me right to 3,000 feet. We'll have to see. The frequency, you may know it if you fly out of that airport a lot and you know the frequency. I don't know that one. There's a few in the Fort Myers area, but I know it's going to start with a 1. I've got the 1 ready. Then your transponder squawk code, well, your guess is as good as mine on that one. So we've got all that. I'm going to turn their volume back up. I listened to Information Hotel earlier on the ATIS, and ground clearance are combined on the ground frequency of 121.7. We're going to listen for a second to make sure nothing important is happening there, and then we're going to give them a call.
Page ground, RV 261 X-ray with Information Hotel at South Ramp. Would like to get flight following to Marathon at 5,500.
Yes, for flight following like we did in earlier this month, huh?
261 X-ray from the South Ramp, runway 5, taxi via Alpha. I'll get you typed in.
All right.
Taxi via Delta Alpha to 5261 X-ray.
Ground, Skyhawk 23 Mike Zulu, IFR to Naples, ready to copy. Let me know what I was looking for.
Who just called ground?
That's 23 Mike Zulu, IFR to Naples, ready to copy.
23 Mike Zulu, Roger, stand by. I'll have it for you in a second.
I'm not going to respond, just, you could give him a double click, you could say, stand by.
RV
all good, he's handling the RV first.
16 or 61 X-ray.
It's 261 X-ray.
RV 261 X-ray, is your maintained VFR at below 2,000, departure frequency 126.8, squawk 4637.
Hopefully you got your craft clearance written down. We're going to practice this one together.
Depart at or below 2,000,
coming in just a second.
frequency 126.8, squawking 4637.
He just gave him 1268. I'm going to
261 X-ray back correct.
anticipate that, by the way. Did you hear that? If he gave him 1268, there's a high probability we get that as well. If I'm not, I'm ready to scratch it out.
For 23 Mike Zulu, you're clear to Naples Airport. Via radar vectors maintain 2,000. Expect 5,010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 126.8, squawk 0064.
All right, 23 Mike Zulu is cleared to Naples via radar vectors 2,000, 5,010, 126.8, 0064. I have Information Hotel. I'm at Paragon, and I'm ready to taxi.
23 Mike Zulu, Roger, 5 via Delta Alpha.
5 via Delta Alpha, thank you, to Mike Zulu. 5 via Delta Alpha. You know what? He robbed me of the satisfaction of read back correct. It kind of hurt, but it's okay. Let me work on my taxi. Let me work on getting all this queued up, but let me work on saying bye to you guys here as well. How'd you do on your clearance and getting all that written down and read back as well? IFR clearances don't have to be that hard if you think ahead as to what they might be asking you. Listen, have a blessed, abundant, outstanding rest of your day, and most importantly, remember, a good pilot is always learning. Have a great day, everybody.
Roger,
I'll see you.
503.